Hello, YTPC. This is Steve, and you're watching Smoking Cardboard. It's a new year. Some changes at the channel. I've at some point decided to put a little picture at the beginning of the video with the video in it, like as a eye-catching thing. I don't know. And so then I started changing it with each year and just basically writing with that same picture in different words throughout the year. And so then eventually I added it to the beginning of the video too, because it's really annoying when going through the videos that I saved and not knowing what they're about because they didn't have any titles. They just showed a picture. So it's really for me. Sorry if that annoys you. But it's only 4 seconds. And I don't have any cool music like a lot of people, several cool people's has. Sorry, still just lighting up this pipe. I mean, it's hard when you're talking. And then my little, I don't know, avatar, not, my little picture next to my comments on my name. I change that each year. My oldest daughter really likes to do art. And so I kind of get her to make me something. So I changed it. I guess that takes a while to switch those pictures, but that'll be coming out here at some point. A picture that she freehand drawn on like an iPad. I mean, I try to give her a freedom of creativity with that. I am smoking some GLP's Odyssey. It's getting really crusty, but I will say that's still smoking great, really dry. I have a hankering for tobaccos that are flakes, and I don't like Englishes that are flakes, so when I'm after a flake, it's always a non-Latakia blend. And I just think I just want a nice long pipe session, and so and I just love flakes. So I always have to like force myself to smoke like this blend. I'm never like, yes, that's what I want. But when I'm smoking it, it's, yes, it tastes so good. And I just can't cross that. I can't change my mind about that. I'm always looking over at another tobacco, forcing myself to smoke this one. But when I'm smoking it, I like it. Steve problem. Well, I got a new hat for Christmas. This is what I was talking about in my last video. My wife made it for me. Very cool. This is based off the picture that I took and I kind of modified to make it. And then that was the picture that old Pops made a stamp for me that whenever I send people, old Pops made a stamp. I use this in my notes. Still think that's so awesome that he did that. Anywho, that's what's happening. I found, so I was going through, one of the things that I wanted to do with pipes was really lock down some tobaccos that I was going to try smoking. And I think some of the tobaccos I would have hit away from if I was going to try to smoke the entire tin. But if I say, hey, you need to smoke 10 of these blends 10 times, then maybe I can do that. So I'm going to do 10 tobaccos that I'm going to try to smoke 10 times. Caveat with that is some of these blends I've never smoked before, so if they bite me, I'm just going to give up on them without really feeling bad about it. But in finding those 10 blends, I found another Warp Saint Espresso. I was so happy. It was in my logs. I think I went looking for it and I didn't find it, or I thought it was in the notes. I used the pipetool.com. It's just like a free website where you can note all your pipes. But this will be the perfect tobacco to smoke in this bad boy. Yep. I'm excited for that. And I'm also gonna try smoking some of the Boswell's Countryside in that pipe too at some point here. So got that 10. Good news for Steve. I don't have to wait for the next drop so that I can smoke it again, because that is aromatic I really like. I think there are a lot of other aromatics I might like if they didn't bite me. A lot of aromatics give the tongue tingle, but not that Warp Saint Espresso. That's what I like about that. All right, so 10 tins. No specific order. I'll try to keep it short. These are just tins that you'll not see the tins that are my favorite last year in this list. These are all tins that pretty much I have never smoked before. So these are all 10 tins never smoked. I've had on a lot of these I've had since like 2020 or whatever. So they're not new tins. And these are the ones that I'm going to force myself to open when I'm opening new stuff. Possibly I'll open some of those other ones that I really, really like that I mentioned in a couple videos ago. Anyway, so first tobacco. This one has been on a to-do list last year and probably a year before that. It was always just, why did I buy an 8-ounce tin? Why? Well, because I saved $5. Oh my goodness. Totally would buy 4 individual tins in the future over a big honker boy like this, because I don't go through tobacco like that. Other people, that's fine. You might smoke a blend, a bunch. I don't do this. So this is 12/23/19. That's the tin date. So it should be tasting really nice. I need to open this, put it in some jars for like a month before I want to have that one. It'll be 2 jars that I put that in. Next up, I have McBaron's Royal Twist. It's a vapor with their little coin roll cut stuff. This is from March of 2021, so it's a couple years old. I have no idea if this is going to bite me or not. I got a couple of these. I think I have like 4. So I'm really excited to try that one. I have old Rattray's Old Gowrie. This one's Dark Virginia's, Fired Kentucky, and a hint of Perique. Pressed and then rubbed out. Not had this one at all. This one's from the year 2020. Should be excellent. I'm looking forward to trying that one. I have this Robert McConnell's matured Virginia folded flake. If I learned anything, these Coalhouse and Cop blends that are like heat pressed, kind of like those, they seem to do better with my mouth. So this one is hand-picked dark Virginia tobaccos and spicy Kentucky, as well as a hint of Perique pressed into a flake. Sounds really good. This little code, apparently, maybe you can see it, tells me a date. I don't know what the date is, but it's got to be at least 2 years old from when I bought it. Got this one with a sticker still on it. Dunhill standard melon mixture. I bet you this thing is 8 years old. I got it from a tobacco store that just didn't move any tobacco. I had to, I don't know. I'm going to give this a try. I don't know. It just says Virginia and Turkish tobacco. So I don't know if that means Latakia at all, or if it's just Oriental and Virginia's. Either way, should be interesting to try. So Adam, I guess I didn't mention this. I have a box over here somewhere. I got a Secret Santa. Gave me a lovely certificate for one of his pipes, as he's going through a process of learning how to make pipes. And he gave me a tin to try here. The limited press cobblestone 22 crumble cake. I did not have this. It is wonderful, mild aromatic with base Virginia's Burley Cavendish, with light typing, imparts delightful notes of fruit and honey. Okay, so we'll see. Thank you. And then he gave me some Highgate, because this is like his favorite blend. And I already had a tin that I've not opened. And since it's older, I'll open the one I had already. Plus, it's got a little ding, so who knows how long that's sealed. It seems like it's still sealed, but who knows how long that's going to last. So, I thought, in honor of his generous gift, I will give this a try this year. 10 smokes at least. We have fourth generation. Oh, now it's Virginia Perique coins, I think. Or just straight Virginia. I can't remember. Now we have fourth generation, 1931. This one is dated August 2020. I've heard really good things about this. Don't know if it's going to be great or not. I think it's Virginia and Burley. So I'm really looking forward to trying it. This is like one of those thicker ones, 3.5 ounce tinned. So it'll be interesting to try. Finally, and this is probably the first tin I'll open, Warhorse Bar. Got a little bit of that action. Kind of want to try the green with it, but not sure I'm going to. This is Dark Fire Kentucky and Red Virginia. So I think I'll like this. And it's just more a wintry blend. The one I'm most excited for, and I have had, this is one I have had. I had a sample from someone else, and it's on Rainier Gold Blend. If I find this, I'm going to pick up some more. I think I have 2 of these tins, and they're like 3.5 ounces tins. I don't know. Yep. I think I took it out. I don't know if I'll be able to open this. I think I took this out and put a Mylar bag, put everything in a Mylar bag so it'd store. Yeah. So I kind of double duty the paint can just so I could leave it and not worry about it. But I'm very excited to have this. This tobacco is just so great. Yeah, Gold Blend 71. And this is like a Virginia Burley Perique. Yep. Yeah, it says I can read it for you instead of just reading it to myself. Virginia from the U.S. and from Southeast Africa with a little white burley and a touch of Perique. Yep. What else we got here? That was most all of them. This must be the last one. H-State Burley. So that Rainier is probably from 2021, 2020 is when I bought it. So this is about 2 years old. There's going to be another one coming to these, so this might be one of the earlier ones I opened just in case I want to get in on the inevitable next release of this in the spring sometime. And this is Burley's from 2015, 2005 Orientals, 2017 Bright Red Virginia, and 2018 Red Virginias. And I've heard really good things about this. I think I will like it if it doesn't bite. I'm real cautious about Burley blend from C&D. They tend to bite me. That's why Exhausted Rooster is kind of interesting, because that has Burleys, but it doesn't mess with me. No, I have no idea why that is. So yeah, those are the blends. Those are the 10. So I'm gonna set those in my closet, out of the way, so my wife can't see them, but not with the rest of the tobaccos. And when I go to open a new tin, and I'll try to pull one of these out, and I'll try to get 10 smokes of it, at least, and then I will, after I get 10 smokes out of it, then I'll put it in a jar, or maybe I'll put it in a jar right away and just leave it by my pipes so that I can kind of make note and try to get 10 smokes out of it. So that's what I am doing this year, those blends. Of the other ones that I have, man, I really want to try them too, but it would be really easy to abandon all these other blends for the ones that I really liked. At least I know I like them. And we'll see. Anyway. Other plans, I hope to smoke a little less each week. I think my goal will be to have like no more than 4 smokes a week. I might break that sometimes, but I think it'll be good. And I also want to have more times when I'm smoking and not spending my nose on my phone screen. I'm spilling ash everywhere. That's one of the reasons why I liked pipe smoking at the beginning was it allowed me to sit and I had something to fidget with so that I could sit. Like sitting would be hard for me otherwise than just thinking. But reading or thinking would be some more activities I want to get used to. Which I think some of the times I'm trying to socialize with a pipe, like Tumultuous Tuesday with John and the gang. And maybe I'll try to show up to some of those not smoking a pipe to help reduce the number of pipes that I have. Not always tie piping to some of those socializations. And save the pipe more for times when I can be a bit more introspective rather than social. And I want to smoke less because I just notice improved oral happiness when I back off a little bit like that. And so I just want to promote that. And so I'm going to try to do that. Anywho, I'll still record my smokes and try to make a video a week. And I'm not promising super prepared videos like this one's not. I mean, I picked out this blend, but anyway, I hope you all have a great year. If you have some blends that you want to try this year, you can make a video or just leave a comment. I'd be curious to know which blends are on your list, and how you plan to get them smoked. Because for me, man, if I put those blends in a jar, it'll be really easy for me to just smoke it once or twice and then just keep hopping around. If I leave them in a tin opened, it's the one way that it can get through it. That's how I'm getting through this Odyssey. I would not still be smoking this Odyssey if it was not for in the tin. These 2-ounce tins for me are like 25 smokes. Man, you get some of those other flake tins, it'll be like 9 smokes. So at some point I might throw this in a jar, and that'll be good because then I'll have some more to try again. Some of these blends, it's sad when I have no more left in the tin because it's like, well, I either got to open a whole nother tin to try it or I just move on something else. Anyway, rambling. My Stainwell pipe, I don't think I showed that. See you guys later. Bye.